In problem 17, we want to sketch the graph of a function that satisfies all of the following conditions. And so what I would normally do with something like this is plug in any values that I know, any points that I know. F of 0 equals 3. Then the limit as x approaches 0 of f of x is 4. So that means that the limit is not going to the place that we expected it, and it's going to go into 4 instead. And the limit as x approaches 0 from the right is 2. And so we have the value at 3, and the limit from the left is going into 4. The limit from the right is going into 2. Next, it says that the limit as x approaches negative infinity is negative infinity. So as we're approaching 0 from the left, we're at 4, and then that limit as we go to negative infinity is just going to grow unbounded to negative infinity. The limit as x approaches infinity, positive infinity, is going to be 3. So that's a horizontal asymptote of 3. However, before we get there, we want the limit as x approaches 4 from the left to be negative infinity. That tells us we're going to have a vertical asymptote. As we approach from the left, we're going to go to negative infinity. And remember, we have to, the limit as we approach 0 from the right was 2. And so we have to start from 2 and go down to negative infinity. And the limit as x approaches 4 from the right of f of x is positive infinity. But now we need to bring in that we have the horizontal asymptote at y equals 3. And so we're starting, as we approach 4 from the right, we're up at positive infinity, but we have a horizontal asymptote at y equals 3. And so what I've drawn here should satisfy those conditions, and we'll go on to another problem. And obviously there are more than one solution. Your graph could look different than this. Okay, and I'll stop this video at this point and continue with the multiple choice questions in the next video.